It's close. It's almost noon. 11:59. I'm a minute early. But I won't tell if you... Hi, Chernobyl. Welcome to stream. How's it going? I am swagged up on a Tuesday morning, but here's a little secret. I'm actually swagged up every morning. It's 3 p.m. East Coast, East Coast, East Coast, least coast. No, please. Abnormal Spirit, what if I just ended stream and then never streamed or talked on any like online thing again after you said that? I think about that sometimes. Like, I'll do a bit where it's like someone will say something and I'll be like, the logical extension of this bit would be that I just like never interact or show my face again. And one of these days I feel like I'm gonna actually commit to that, because usually I'll commit to it for like maybe a day or something. But I think it'd be so funny if someone was like, killer, and then I just like ended stream, deleted every single like online presence, and just erased myself and went and lived in the woods. Also, I still got you craving pad thai. I actually made pad thai again yesterday and it turned out a lot better. I didn't fuck it up as much. I still have some adjustments to make. I'm gonna try again. I got some more noodles and everything, but the issue yesterday is I think the amount of noodles I made or I bought was too big for the amount of sauce I made. So they were a little bit bland. It helped once you put the log on mine, but still needed a little bit more. So I think I have to go buy like more peanut butter. I ran out. I used the rest of it yesterday, but I'm gonna make double the amount of peanut butter or peanut sauce for this next attempt. And yeah, there were a few other things that I need to like slightly adjust. Like, I didn't use enough water when I was boiling the noodles, and those rice noodles have a lot of starch. So once it was like boiling and by the time the noodles were actually ready, there was like just a bunch of starch just like boiled down on the bottom of the pan or pot, which was fine. It just meant I had to like wash the pot before putting the noodles back in, and I had to like thoroughly rinse the noodles to make it so they didn't just have like globs of starch in them. But I think if I just use more water, that'll help that a bit, and then I just need to make double the sauce and double the shrimp. And I think it'll be good. I'm excited. I'm gonna do that after stream today. I'm gonna go to the store and buy some ingredients for pad thai version 4 at this point. But I'm getting close. I'm getting close to making the ultimate pad thai. Sometimes I get carried away with a bit and go, all right, now for the conclusion of the joke. I see. No, I get it. It's just like, the bit requires me to do something that is not actually possible within this realm. It's 85 today. It should be like 60. Yeah, I can't live if it's over 60 degrees. I like shut down and my body's like, it sucks. Which is unfortunate because my room is like a heat sink. So my room is always like 10 degrees hotter than anywhere else in the apartment or outdoors. And I don't know how to fix that. It's just there's no airflow in here, but luckily it's not super hot today, so it could be worse. Okay, time to begin. Heatsink, like a robot part? Awesome. You would think, but unlike a robot heatsink where it absorbs the heat, I guess that's true. My room is absorbing the heat. The problem is I need a different heatsink to absorb the heatsink that is my room. I don't want my room to be... If I had a giant heatsink that could absorb the heat from my room and keep my room like a cool 40 degrees, that would be kind of epic. Unfortunately, my room being the heatsink means that I suffer forever. So, not quite as cool. Okay. We continue on. We ride. Boromon, you stay right there and you be chill. It says to put the head on. Yes, we can get in there. Hell yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's coming together. Two heat sinks sinking each other. And there was only one bed. Okay. I have to get back into my like, I don't know why. I just have this habit of always putting the hands on last. I think I'm gonna not do that this time. I'm just gonna put the hands on right now. I don't know why I've gotten like the last 3 builds I've done, I've built the whole thing before putting the hands on. It doesn't really make a difference. It's just kind of where I'm at in my life right now. I'm a hands last kind of lady. Okay. A5, E7, B1. Oh shit, is that a +2? Is that a +2 person? Woman who puts hands on last is +2. That's pretty sick. I can accept that. A5. Feet time. You know, it'd be so funny if any time I was building the feet for a Gundam, I should see if there's like a plugin I can get that can like censor a specific part of my screen or like blur just like a specific part, and then just anytime I'm building feet for the Gundam, I just blur it out. I think that'd be really cool and epic. Hold on. 1 second. Wait a second. One moment. Give me a sec. I gotta try something. I got it. Be worth it, maybe. Oh, it's composite. Going to be worth it, okay? I need you all to understand how important as a crew. I don't think I can blur just like spot. It has to be map. Oh, I can do. Where did I put that piece that I just had? There it is. I don't care that I'm... There we go. There. How much do I gotta work? Oh, that's so good. Okay, there we go. That's around here. All the way up to there. Use that. Okay, yeah. We're so back. Back meant blurry and just kind of generally fucked. Sadly, I have to go do stuff for my work or at my job or whatever. Have a good stream. Bye, Normal Spirit. Thanks for stopping by. All right, how much do I gotta pay? I don't think there is an amount that a single person in the world could own for me to unblur these toes, these grippers. That's so good. I'm so happy with that, how that turned out. Like, legitimately. This is kind of incredible. This is, I think, one of the best things I've ever done. Okay, cool. You gotta be respectful of your Gundam. Okay. P7. This one. Okay. And then, right? Yeah. B1. Government level secrets behind that blur. I mean, like, kinda though. The Gundam is like a government thing in pretty much most the series, from what I can tell at least. And they don't want you to know this, but most of the Gundam's power is stored in the grippers. So I fucked this up when I was building the Justice Gundam, and I put this in upside down. I had to like unbuild the entire foot, and it was a nightmare. So I will never make that mistake again. Probably. We'll see. I might. It's possible. We'll see. Who knows? I'm not closing any doors, you know? Maybe I'll make a mistake. Oh, where are my tweezers? Hello? Tweezers. The things that I ever... Could you come out, please? Wow. I really do just have a special talent for, like, misplacing items that I never move. What have I done with them? Interesting. Okay. Let me think. Under here. No. Behind Koromon. Nope. Under some of the runners. Also no. No. That's not tweezers. I literally... That makes... Did I... This is now the tweezers. Floor? Oh, they on the bed? Okay. Floor. And? Wait. This is kind of incredible how good I am at just... Oh. Hey, guess what? They were in here. The thing that I don't know how. I'm not gonna... I found them. There's no need to have further conversation about this. Moving on. There we go. There. There. A nice click. Be a good satisfying click. Or a limp little push in. That works too. Just if you want to like limply slide in and not feel good. Okay. Go. D17. Okay, we're so good. Gotta make sure that the grippers are well contained. Okay. What do I need now? C17, C2, C19. This one. Two. And 9. Good enough. 17. Yeah. Other side. Okay. Back to A. A11, A16. A11. Okay. You. Okay, that's pretty good. I can live with that. I can accept this. Works for me. This. Okay. I'm fine. I'm normal. I can read instructions. I can read instructions so easily. 5. Eight. May as well just grab that while I'm here. Why didn't you blur the other feet you build? I didn't even think about it until now. Like, you mean up until now? It hadn't even occurred to me. I just, yeah, I really feel bad, but I think from now on, it is. I'm not gonna, look, people change and people grow, and that's just kind of, you know, part of it. You gotta accept that no one's perfect. I'm willing to admit my mistakes, that I was giving those dogs away for free when I could have been charging. Where do you go? Hey, puppeteer. Out here fighting for crumbs? What, for mech feet? Sorry, you've come to the wrong place. Respectfully blur all the feet of mechs. They really just said, let's not have any of the pieces snap in comfortably. They just said, let's make it so every piece kind of feels like you're doing it wrong, even though you're not. That'll work well. That's what the kids want. For the mech to feel bad while you build it. Epic. God, I don't think I've ever had a ball joint feel like it clicked in well on any Gundam that I've ever built. Every time I put like an arm joint or like a head or something in, it's just like, oh, well, this feels bad, but I guess that's just correct. Okay. A17. At least my next build's gonna be easy. I'm gonna build an there's like an entry grade Gundam that I'm building next, which I just like the design, and they didn't have a high grade version, so I was like, fuck it, I'll have like a really simple like entry grade build, and it'll be nice and won't cause any stress, and it'll be wonderful, and it won't make me sad, right, Gundam? It's like an entry grade from like 2022. It's gonna be the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. And then when you move the joints, like it creaks a little. With this one specifically too, because this is like older than the entry grade strike. The joints are so stiff, like all of them. Like obviously you don't want it to be like loose, but compared to like every other Gundam I've built, these ones are just like, the amount of pressure it takes to move the arms and like rotate them, especially like the shoulders, it feels like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm not, that's just how it is, but it doesn't feel great. There. Oh. Like so. Knees. The famous knees of famous Gundam. I've built like tiny figures and either the joints are so tight it feels impossible to connect, or so loose that the joint is floppy. I mean, straight up, that is as much as I say. There is one issue, which I think I showed this off last stream, where the only thing connecting the torso like together, the upper and bottom, is this ball joint. But because the like part that the ball joint snaps into, oh shit, wait. Oh. The place the ball joint snaps, go over there, like a cable in the floor. It's just like from two different pieces of plastic. Shit, fuck. Is it like fuck? Hold on, let me move the feet for a second. There we go. Because the only thing keeping it together is like these two pieces of plastic, like it's not even like a cylindrical part for the ball joint to go in. So like you do it, but then these like these bits here also just like push upwards against the torso if you move it in certain ways. That is to say, it's fine for you if you're just posing it, but you have to be incredibly careful because like even when it's in here, it just rocks back and forth like crazy, and every time it does that, it just like slides right out. So when posing it, it's like a pain in the ass because every time I put it in a position, I then, after getting it to like a spot, I have to like reconnect the torso to make sure that it's not just gonna like fall apart. Like it just does not feel, and I don't know, like, I think it's just the build is just a little bit whack, and it's fine once you get it into position, but still, I do wish it was a little more secure. I got a JoJo figure and there's like an ab piece that comes out and it feels wrong because you have to bend it all weird. Wait, what character? What JoJo? That's important to me. I have to know. Killer Queen? Hell yeah. It's got the stomach hatch for the kitty. Oh, fuck yeah. It feels wrong because you have to bend it all weird when the ab piece comes out. I can see how that would be a weird build, but also, fuck yeah. That's kind of sick, though. Okay. And this piece... That's weird. I've never... Wait. Oh, man. I really hope we get part 7 animated soon. I don't want to go on a... Do I want to go on like a JoJo thing right now? Whatever. I can talk about JoJo if I want. I want part 7 animated. Please and thank you. Although, I don't know. How is the part 6 anime, like, received? It was so bad how they handled the release schedule for it. I feel like it just destroyed all hype when you get like 12 episodes just as a chunk followed by a massive just like break. It really killed any momentum. Also, like, I like Jolene's theme, but it was so weird how often they would use it for like everything. Like constantly they were just playing Jolene's theme. And it's like, look, I love a good JoJo beatdown theme, but like you gotta like you gotta pick your moments, you know? You want it to be like just iconic. And they just played it for like so much, and it's like it just kind of made it feel like they didn't have any other music to use. Some of the song choices in that season were just kind of weird to me, which kind of stuck out. I do still really love part 6 though, like a lot, and I'm glad that at the very least, compared to how I used to see part 6 talked about, when I saw people watching part 6 when the episodes did get like released, part 6 almost felt like the Star Wars sequel trilogy in a bunch of very specific ways. I don't know if I can agree with that, but my thoughts and opinions on the Star Wars sequel trilogy are pretty all over the place. So like, I don't know. I will say, as someone who has a generally lower opinion of part 3 than I think the average JoJo fan, like I like part 3, don't get me wrong, but my opinion is pretty much that I like Jotaro better in every season other than the one where he's the main JoJo. Like, I like him a lot more in part 4 as a supporting cast character than I did in part 3. Like, he's fine in part 3, but as like an older, like experienced kind of guy who's just like helping out the new like generation, I think it's a lot better. Plus, I think his like small little, this is like major JoJo spoilers if anyone in chat gives a shit about JoJo or like hasn't seen it, but his small little like tussle with Kira after the whole like Koichi getting Echo's Act 3 thing, and him the fucking like, nice watch, it's a shame you won't be able to use it after I break it. By it, I mean your face. It's just like, man, that's so corny. I love it so much. Get his ass. What's next? 24, 26. And I also really like kind of shitty deadbeat dad Jotaro, who clearly cares about Jolene and like wants to protect her and keep her safe, but also is just kind of a bad father who did a bad job like being there. And it's just like, oh, Jotaro, you are kind of a piece of shit, but you know, you're kind of trying. And that, I don't know, I feel like Jotaro works a lot better as a support character than he did in part 3 as like the main Jojo. I'm honestly just glad we got like the main continuity though finished. It was kind of touch and go for a bit where it was like, is David Productions gonna actually be able to like finish this? They did, and that's kind of sick that we actually got it like completed. Like, I really hope they go ahead and make part 7, but even if they don't, like, the part 3 anime felt so long because it was the first 2 parts are 26 episodes combined. Yeah, I mean, I think part 3 is the longest anime we've had so far. Because, like, they also kind of split it into 2 parts because they do the, like, up to Egypt and then once they get to Egypt. And I think collectively it's like 40-something episodes. And then part 4 was, like, I think 37 episodes. And I think part 5 was, like, 39 episodes. It's just long. And, like, I don't know. I think it's good. And it's well-paced. I don't think there's many parts that feel like, oh, this is dragging on too long, but I just also tend to prefer, I think part 4 is probably my favorite part because I really like the aesthetic and also all the characters. Oh, you're supposed that go. That's interesting. Wow, that kind of hashtag sucks. The wild that the foot has 0 articulation. This is the first high grade I've built where the foot just like is just one so even the entry grade has like the heel can kind of come up a little bit to articulate. This foot just has no articulation. Wild to me. I guess the ankle has better articulation, but still. Okay, whatever. Fine. Parts 4, 6, and 7 are my favorite. That's not a bad pick. I think 4 is probably my favorite. Then I do really like part 5, but oh god, it's so hard. I'm so bad at like ranking. It changes a lot. I think part 4 is pretty consistently my favorite because I really like the kind of vibe and I really like the color scheme, especially in the anime. I mean, I guess specifically in the anime. Just how they like did all the coloring and everything I think is really unique and great. And then I do really like part 5 just because Giorno's just kind of funny. Like how part 5 just has some great moments, but part 6 is also the lesbian one, so you know, you gotta give a shout out there. I think I actually like part 1 a lot more than the average JoJo viewer, where people are like, part 1's boring, and I'm like, part 1 is like when we meet Dio. What are you talking about? I don't agree when people say that you can skip part 1 and 2. That's when I'm just like, I guess if you want to not get a full, I mean people can do whatever they want, but I will say I think you'd be getting a lesser experience if you skip straight to part 3 than if you actually just like watched the show. Part 5 is good because Giorno and Mista get all sloppy in a cut chapter. Hell yeah. Dude, it wasn't cut to me. That chapter was there when I read it, but I guess I'm just built different. Okay, what do I need? PC. This one. Right after the White Album fight. Yeah, that's there, you know, when Giorno's kissing all his boo-boos and making them better. E1. God, I was kind of saying like how pointless I thought those like runner things were, like the giant things like hold the runners while you build. But honestly, I guess I don't really have the desk space for it, but if I could find a small one, it might not be a bad idea. It could be helpful. Go. Classic Mista. He's always getting wild boo-boos. Okay. You. Oh. Okay. Not gonna fuck it. There we go. That makes sense. The right leg. I'm gonna say it. I have not been super enjoying this build compared to. I think this might be the least favorite build I've done so far. Sorry, Strike Gundam. I hold some sentimental value for you because your entry grade was the first one I did, but your high grade is kind of hurting me now. Causing some sort of psychic damage to my brain. Did I not even build the torso yet? Okay, I guess not. That comes later. Wait. All right. I see you right there. Well, right leg's done. I'm gonna... 40 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break just to like stretch a little and get my head back in the game. BRB. けど静止しないイメージだらけの頼りない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh my love 危険な蝶になってきらめく風に乗って今すぐ君に会いに行こう余計なことなんて忘れた方がましさこれ以上喋ってる時間はない何が この空に届くのだろうだけど無限大な夢の後の何もない世の中じゃそうさ愛しい思いも負けそうになるけど静止しかしないイメージだらけの頼りない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh my love 浮かれた蝶になって一途な風に乗ってどこまでも君に会いに行こう曖昧な言葉って意外に便利だって叫んでる演奏を聴きながら何がこの街に響くのだろうだけど期待してても仕方ない無限大な夢の後のやるせない世の中じゃそうさ情 I got some water. I did a little stretching. And now I feel unkillable. Okay. ×2. I see. Okay. Put again. So blurred. Thank God. Wrong runner. Okay. Let's see. Go. Blurred. Safe. Okay. This one can be. It doesn't matter. No one's gonna see it anyway. This one, right? 6. Yeah. This should go faster. I can't get over the fact that these feet are just a solid chunk. I wonder if that's just built into Strike Gundam's design, or if like a lot of the high grade, if that was just like the standard for high grades back in 20. Or if Strike Gundam is just kind of sad. Did I lock in? I'm never not locked in. That's the thing. Hi, Amy. How's it going? I'm building feet right now, but I'm trying to be respectful of it. Okay. C18, C3. Yeah, you know, I can't just show off these dogs for free. Okay, C18. God damn it. I hate when the runners are just not... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. C18, C6. Subscribers will receive images of feet later on the only on the OnlyFans. Oh man, I wish. I wonder if someone has made an OnlyFans where they just post like Gundam in lingerie or something. Do you think that'd make money? I feel like as a bit. I also feel like you'd get kicked off the platform pretty fast. Like they'd be like, you're too funny, get out of here. C3. C3. Right in front of me the whole time. You gotta subscribe to your dedicated only mechs. I feel like if we really want to go towards a like good future, we have to allow, we can't have like, you know, segregated porn sites. Everyone's got to be allowed on one porn site. But also, only mechs wouldn't even work because it's called OnlyFans. So that naming scheme would imply that mechs are the ones like, because on OnlyFans, the fans are the ones that are subscribing. So if it was only mechs, then it would still be like human porn, but only mechs are allowed to subscribe? Only pilots? Okay, so then the pilots are there. That's better, I think. But I feel like if anyone's gonna have access to the feed, it's gonna be the pilots already. I don't know. It might need a little workshopping. Actually, this one. We're getting there. Hey, Amy, you can't tell because of the blurred, but it's so frustrating to me that these feet are just like a solid block and don't have any like articulation like in the middle of the foot like other high grades do. Even the entry grade can like, the heel can like move up and articulate. I guess these ones have better ankle articulation than the entry grade does, but like these older kits, these like 2015 kits they're rough. Is this just what people had to live on back then? That's terrifying. Oh my god, I thought I clipped the self. I was very scared for a second. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I was thinking about that because I was like, this is insane. This is the first high grade I've built that doesn't have like articulated feet. It's just like non-articulated feet. They didn't even articulate the feet. How am I supposed to have a Gundam without my articulated feet? Some master grades and rail grades even have toe articulation. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna have to do like a double sensor if I build a toe articulation grade. Can I be real with you, Amy? I kind of want to return the master grade I bought so that I can buy 2 high grades instead. And I'm like, but I mean, the real thing is I want all 3 of them, but I'm like, I can't do that. And I don't know, it would be about the same price as the 1 master grade was if I returned it and then bought 2 high grades. So I'm like, well, no, commit, you should build an MG. I'm not even, here's the thing, even if I have that MG, I'm not gonna build it for a while. I'm gonna at least build an RG first. Like, that's scary. Some people will go from high grade to master grade and just stay there. I don't think I would ever just stay there. I think I like high grades. Like, even if MG was like no. Thank you, Estrogen, for giving me fat thighs so that I can catch Gundam pieces as they fly off the desk. My next build is actually going to be an entry grade. I was mentioning this earlier, but there's just the Galaxy Strike Gundam. I just like the design, but they only have an entry grade version of it, so I guess I'm building an entry grade next, which will probably be a relatively short, simple stream. I greatly prefer the scale of high grades, but some people prefer the detail. Yeah, like that's the thing too. Like, I don't necessarily like that master grades are a different scale. Like, I don't really care if it's 144 or like 100, but I would like a consistent scale, because otherwise then one of my Gundam is just going to be like bigger than all the other ones, which I think would be like weird. And I don't mean like inconsistently bigger. Like, in canon, this robot should not be this much taller than these other ones, but the scale is just bigger, so it is. And that's a little like off-putting to me as far as master grades go. Drink water or else I can handle that. No problem. On it. Done. I need to get a... Aren't those like also crazy expensive? I don't think so. I think I'm good with HGs for the time being. $160th? That's crazy. What is mega size? Is it like 1/30th? That can't be real. Mega size is just regular. It's just a straight up real Gundam. 148? That's hold on. I'm looking that up. That seems like I can't even conceptualize that. That's huge. Why is it so big? That's so big. Why would you ever need that? Keep to your 144th. Could you not have like, it sounds like you have like venom in your mouth and you say it like that. All right, fine. We'll keep to your 1/144th. What's the HG Neozone? Oh, that looks pretty. You know what this kind of reminds me of? You're gonna think I'm crazy. But
there for you. Now I'm ready to dive in, taking some milk for sure, 'cause this is way I am. Spatial patterns deep inside me. Lose yourself, accumulated ground. All I know is my soul unbreakable. Let it put fire and watch till shape is gone. I can't believe this is a dream, not lucid or the fading bright. I can't believe it was a dream, so hard to recognize myself. I can't believe this is a dream, it's just the way we end up. I can't believe it was a dream, flashback is all I got in my head.
Fuck up the scale. Okay, there we go. Now I can say the point. Fucked up again. There we go. Now I can make the point. 2 minutes. This kind of looks like this one, I think, shape-wise. That's all. Wait, I'm cutting out? Oh, it's probably because I'm not even looking at my mic. I'm like, my mic is set up so it's over by, it is always Digimon, of course it is. My mic is set up so it's over in my little like Gundam area, and I didn't move it with me, so I think it just like wasn't picking me up because I wasn't speaking into it. Okay. There? Go there. Anyway, yeah, the Neozong is as big as a toddler. That's kind of sick. I kind of want that. See, that's what I mean. I got no issues with like big Gundam. I just want the scale to be consistent. if the Gundam is like massive because it's scaled at 1/144th, but or 1/144th, but it's like still giant because in canon it's just like a fucking massive thing, then like yeah, that's sick as fuck. Ordeal. See, that's not right because this should that normal. Hey, be normal. Be normal. I'm gonna break this plastic. I think it's the biggest HG. Costs like $300? Okay, never mind. I don't need it. That's a little too much. Or you can get the gold-plated Fenix that lights up and is like 5. Oh, I'll get that one then. Better. Hey, what if this worked? Could you imagine if this... That's crushing it. That's just, it's not going in. Why isn't it crushing it? Polycaps can be really annoying to stain. Like, it worked fine on the other leg. The top one is working. There we go. I can't say I'm keeping on these tops. Take them. I'm being honest and true. Okay, there we go. Got him. Oh, by the way, Amy, did you finish the Features of Dead Mall? So I went back and rewatched it this morning. While I was like talking with you about it, I was rewatching it. I think I've watched that video essay like a lot. I did. I was just finishing it up when you started. Oh, it's so good. I don't know. I'm so video essay pilled. I just like having long things on in the background so I don't have to like worry about media, you know? 14. But if it's interesting, I have to pay attention. I mean, that's why I just rewatch it like 1,000 times. Because every time I rewatch it, I'll pause and I'll read one of the comments he puts up, or I'll think about something he said in a different way, and I'll like, you know, really kind of digest it differently. I just think there's a lot of depth in folding idea videos that allow for new things to be gained. Granted, I don't think the average person watches video essays as much as I do, but I don't know. I just like doing it. It's kind of just, it's easy. I can look back. I can just relax. I don't have to think about anything. But no, if you like that one, they're doing it right now. Hell yeah. You guys should definitely listen to the other ones that he does, the crypto and the GameStop one. The GameStop thing is like crazy. Like, because I didn't really know a whole lot about GME. I kind of just like, back in 2020, I was like, I guess GameStop stock is doing some crazy shit. And then you like, actually listen to a lot of what he says, and like, because he does a really good deep dive into it, and it's like, oh, I see. It's an apocalyptic death cult. I get it now. It's a bunch of people on Reddit trying to dismantle all of society so that they can become god kings. Awesome. Okay. I really don't like how these polycap. I mean, it's fine once it's in, but it's just such a weird way to get the people. I feel like I've just been a hater this entire like kit. Something about it. I'm so sorry, Strike Gundam. I just really am not a fan of your HG. Then after that's in. Here. Just like Evangelion. I need to rewatch Evangelion. I've only seen it once, and I haven't seen any of the movies, and like, I liked it well enough, but I feel like I could really just get something new out of it watching it again. Okay. 6. I do think it's kind of funny, like, I didn't really know going into Evangelion, like, anything about it. I do think it's funny how shitty the robots are in that one, though. Where it's just like, the robots have to be on a tether, they're only active for like 5 minutes, and their only weapon is like a dinky little like knife, and it's just like, this sucks. Like, they look really cool, but in terms of like what they can actually do in the show, it's just like, wow, they are limited. I guess they also give children trauma, but I think Gundam can do that too sometimes. So, you know, that's just kind of standard robot stuff. I don't get why Shinji's so sad about piloting a robot though, because it's like, dude, you're piloting a robot. I guess, yeah, your like mom's dead and your dad hates you, but like, you're in a cool robot. That's sick, right? Come on now. Cheer up, buddy. That's my completely original take on Evangelion that no one has ever made before. Also, my mic still isn't cutting out, right? That was just when I went over to like look at Digimon. Now that I'm back here in my like Gundam zone, everything's fine? Or is it still fucked up and bad? I feel like it was fucked up and bad. You guys would have said like it was bad. And you haven't said that, so it's probably fine. It's probably safe. I'm probably okay. But I do like to ask, just in case. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Amy, I just saw the picture you sent me of the giant fucking Gundam. So is there only a high grade of that one? Or do they have like... There has to just be a high grade, because there's no way that they would have like a mega size for that Gundam, right? That would be too cool. See, that had a good... That's not the only part of this entire kit that has like, Nice. Six. Go. Ugh. Feel my brain kind of shutting off. I think this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but I do want to finish up at least the main body. So I think I'm going to finish this leg and then finish the torso. And then maybe call it there. We'll see how. Get out of here. It. That. You don't. No, no, you do. Get in there. Come on now. Get this way. So. And. And that's a leg. Checks. There we go. Flip that around. And don't put it in backwards special way. There we go. Now it's facing forward. Now the thing is on correct. And now everything is okay except for this piece. And well, it's gonna problems. Okay, that's kind of limp, but I can be cool about it. How about you? You? Great. Cool. Awesome. That's legs, though, if I'm being real. Okay. Now that that's done, now that we're done. A little cute. E9 PC. 16. A7. Wow, that's also just like one giant chunk and doesn't have any. I gotta stop being surprised. I gotta just assume that this high grade is going to disappoint me at every turn. Because those are flaps on. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is just how it is. This is just reality now. You just live with it and you just accept it. Okay. I'm really just hoping that the torso. I guess it has more weapons, but. Eight, 10. G. Have I even used G yet? I have. Wait. Oh, tiny little piece. I'm really glad I didn't throw that runner out. Didn't even see it. Please get a little bit of movement. Oh. Good click. Okay. Getting there. Leg time. Activate. One. Those are incredibly so dainty. Oh, okay. God dang. God dang it. Oh, cool. Great. The whole thing just fell apart while I tried to fix that. Awesome. Very cool. Oh, can you? Oh. There we go. Okay. Snap that in before and picture. I think we're good. Finish this up. Five. Oh. At the very least, this one has an actual like spot for the action to go in. And it's not just two pieces of plastic jammed together, so that's nice. That's better at least. Okay. 3. This is peace for now. There will be more. I think this is the last okay. Okay, I actually. Look at her! She's coming together so well. Okay, I'm gonna give her her hands, and then I think we're gonna call it there. Plus 8, 9. Okay.
Never explain me, don't want you anymore. Colors fading, you took all that I want. Memories blending, I hope you know. I am waiting eternally for you. Lying stars, you make me dream of less greed and
And A13, C29.
Flashback, it's all
Now that's a strike Gundam. Torso isn't like, oh, it's very stiff, but at the very least it's not gonna fall off, I think. And then there we go. This looks like more than the entry grade version, but very, after all that pain, kind of okay with how a little wonky looking, but you know, that's okay. Stands up kind of straight, I think. I don't know, I have feelings about this kid, but at the very least it worked out and it's done. Well, the main body. I think I'm gonna do one more stream, which will probably be you know, backpack and everything, but the weapons and all that. But thanks to everyone who came out, and thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Bye everyone.